The Ukrainian resistance seems to be pretty well coordinated, bogging down Russian troops and stalling their effort into Kyiv. Our foreign correspondent Maggie Rulli is on the ground for us in Ukraine. So, Maggie, you know, the vast majority of Ukrainian territory, including all the major cities, appear to remain right now in Ukrainian hands. How are they holding up and how are they doing it?
Yeah, Kira, it's really remarkable. I mean, you remember at the start of this war, many experts were saying it's a matter of a day or two before Russia takes Kyiv. Now those same experts are saying it's not just when, but if the Russians can take this city. We're seeing Ukrainians able to launch counterattacks, and we understand that even a top Ukrainian commander was brought in from the Eastern Front to go on the outskirts of Kyiv, and there's been constant battles in that city. Now, but we know Kyiv is also important for both countries. And Kira, that's what's most concerning here. Russians still seem intent on trying to encircle that city, and they're resorting to measures that, as we just heard before from the senator, many people are calling war crimes, indiscriminate bombing of civilian areas. So now experts are asking the question of if these Russian forces don't advance, if they appear to be taken over by Ukrainian forces, what will Vladimir Putin do next? Does he feel like he has his back up against the wall? He's already bombing civilians. What worse things could he do, Kira?
And now a Polish newspaper reporting that there may be a promising development in the peace talks between Ukraine and Russia. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, exactly. This is potentially a bit of good news. That interview was with Ukraine's top negotiator, and he said that there could be some compromise in peace talks between Ukraine and Russia as soon as in a couple of days. Now, he even hinted about maybe a Zelensky and Putin summit coming up as well, and he said multiple countries were involved in this, including Poland. But he did say some areas that remain contentious are Crimea and other disputed land areas, so not everything is settled just yet. And, you know, Kara, we had a chance to speak with that top negotiator a few days ago. He did say he was cautiously optimistic, but didn't give many details. So this interview today with that Polish newspaper really is the first inkling of some hard, concrete numbers in this negotiation that gives people maybe a little bit of positive hope that maybe we could have a compromise here in a couple days or a couple weeks.
Wouldn't that be amazing? And Maggie, the Pentagon here releasing a detailed list now of the weapons and military equipment that it is sending to Ukraine. Is it enough for Zelensky?
Well, Kira, I think that's the big question. I had to get my phone out for this, but I want to read the list of what the U.S. is sending. You know, it's that $800 million aid package to Ukraine. It includes hundreds of Stinger missiles, thousands of javelins and anti-tank weapons, 100 armed drones, thousands of guns, body armor, and helmets. This is a huge number. Again, $800 million. And as President Biden said, it's $1 billion that the U.S. has given in the past week alone. But if you remember in his speech yesterday, Zelensky made a point of asking for a no-fly zone. He was adamant about that. Now, Biden also made a point saying he's not going to do that, giving this huge aid package instead. We heard Zelensky also ask Germany today for that no-fly zone and more aid as well, making the point that more is needed to prevent war. So I think, you know, here in Ukraine, it seems like people are very grateful. We met one man just a few moments ago that even said, thank you to America. Thank you for this military aid. But I think they want to see results. And so we're going to have to wait and see what happens and if they keep asking for more or not, Kira.
All right, our Maggie Rulli will stay in close contact. Thank you for everything that you do.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.